Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall.
Good morning. How's it going? Clarity, Cofer, Timbo in the house. Good morning. We here. What up, Robert? Nasdaq's just going to the moon, guys. It's going to the moon. If you traded overnight, I hope you longed. That's all I know. I hope you longed. Where are we at? What's the range today? 175 points. You know? Just long, long, long. Higher, higher, higher. That's what she's doing. All the shorts getting squeezed. Getting squeezed out of there. They said no more shorts. No more shorts. All right. You think London session might be better session to trade now? I don't know, Coper. It's one of those things, you know. So first thing I'll show you guys, I marked out Mancini's levels. Let's kind of go over that first. And I marked them out a little different this time. So obviously I marked out the London low, the overnight low, but I kind of, I marked out like the first breakdown opportunity he's saying is 53 with a reclaim of 57. So I kind of marked that level out. Kind of overnight low right there with that. That makes sense. Possible bounce if a slow grind down off of 45. Second failed breakdown all the way down to 23 with a recovery of 27. And the one that he likes the best is going to be the 09 to 99 range. So any kind of a failed breakdown down in this area, which is kind of the area that we were at the last few days. But we don't know if we get that kind of a pullback. We'll see. Got the zones marked out. We'll just kind of go from there. You know. And then to the upside, 95, 91, 87, 82. So those are the levels for Mancini. Good morning, Neo. Eric in the house. And let's take a quick look at the news while we're at it. Not really much. Small news at 10 a.m. Probably not going to do much. Fed Logan speaks at 10:30. Yeah, that's it. Goolsby at 2:30. So not really a whole lot of news going on either. Morning, Rob. So it'll be kind of an interesting day. I don't really know what to expect. And then, of course, you know, we got to check the Influencer Cup standings, right? We got to check. So, Canadian futures trader on the top right now, trading with Travis, Pine Tree, Astrich beside Pine Tree, he had to reset. FOMO trader, Prolonged Wealth, Tim, Methodical Man's in 7th. These are the only people that took trades. It looks like 0 Day J joined the competition. And Kyle, Damn Good Trading, joined the competition. They were not on here yesterday. So it looks like they joined the competition. And then, of course, these bottom three were in the red. I don't know if these are blown accounts or not. And I'm not quite sure if this means these people reset their accounts or if they did not take a trade. Obviously, these two probably didn't take a trade. Nutty Bar is interesting because when he did his recap video, he was up $1,500. So I'm thinking maybe overnight he blew his account. Maybe. And had to reset. One of the things that we didn't go over that I do think is important for the Influencer Cup is the rules. So let me show you guys the rules just so you know. So you get the 150K in a day evaluation. Every week you get 2 resets. Where does it show the 2 resets at? Oh, here it is. 2 free resets a week are available. You can't get more than that. So if you reset more than twice, you're done for the week. Resets can't be banked. We are given a participation giveaway weekly. So that's interesting. So we should get a 50K account to give away today or tomorrow. Those will be given out on Fridays. So tomorrow we'll have a 50K account to give away. And then once we're funded, we will get a 50K account every week to give away as well, end of day account. And if we're in first, second, or third, we get larger accounts to give away. And then the prizes are as such. First place gets 5K prize money and 5K to their audience. Second place, 2,500 and 2,500 to the audience. Third place, 1K and 1K to the audience. So I don't know. I wanted to show you guys kind of the rules of that competition there. I didn't even know they had them posted. So, you know, what up, Hanska? That's the thing. It's like, you know, with the whole free reset thing, it's like, you know, Mad Moxie, good morning. Bulenox extended the 91%. They did. What up, Pine Tree? Yeah, so you can actually go a little bit harder, I guess. I've got 1 free reset. So let's think about it from this perspective. 1 more reset this week. So I would lose a trading day, but if we find a spot to where we can kind of go a little big and try to get like 2,500, 3K, maybe we'll do it. We don't need no rules. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. But that being said, guys, we will do a giveaway today. I did get some more Apex accounts to give away. Very kind of them to give them to me. So let's go ahead and get logged in on that, and we will start the giveaway for the Apex. Apex is still 80% off, and the $85 activation fee. They did extend that, so if you want to pick up some accounts, now's a good time to do it. Bulenox still 91% off for a couple of more days. Funding ticks is still $50 all in for the 50K account. Trade day is still 30% off. It's $69 all in for a account. And of course, Take Profit Trader still 40% off, no activation fee. So the sales are still going on. Nice, good sales. So what up, Tech T? You went hard. You got no more resets this week, though, Pine Tree. No more resets. So if you blow it, you're out until Monday. You're on the sidelines until Monday, Pine. So don't blow it. Don't blow it. Don't do it. I hate weeks, man. I mean, I wake up some mornings and I don't want to trade, but here's the thing, like as soon as I get into my chair, my attitude usually changes. Like this morning, I really don't feel like trading, to be honest with you, but as soon as I kind of got in my chair, started looking at levels, I'm fine. What up, Francis? How you doing? Once we get in the chair, we're good. Yeah, 3K a day. I'll try. I mean, you don't have to have 3K because you got to trade. You got to trade 5 days. So theoretically, you could make it like 1750 a day. So we are a little behind. I would like to get a couple thousand, but at the end of the day, you know, it's $50 all in, Rob. What you got to do to get the funding ticks to $50, you got to take that 5K. Let me see if I got time to show you. I do. Let me show you here. So if you go for the 50K Pro Plus, I believe it's the Pro Plus. Let me see. Let me get logged in and I'll show you. Let me show you, Rob. Give me 1 second here. I don't think this shows anything that I can't show you guys. Oh. So you got to change this here. This has to be changed to 1,000. And then you put in a code. I don't know if I can even put in my own code. Yeah, I can. No, that failed. Never mind, I can't. Let's put in this other crappy code. I guess it is only $61. All right. I thought I had saw a thing where it said $50 all in. Maybe I was wrong. The one is more expensive, so I know it's not the one. So yeah, maybe it is just 61. My mistake. My mistake. Yeah, I guess it is 61. I thought it was still 50. I thought I had saw something that said it was still 50. But I guess not. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes here till open. We'll kind of see what happens. I did pick up a couple of more My Funded Futures accounts. So we do have, we now have 5 My Funded Future accounts. One being funded. You can see this funded account that we just got. And then these other ones are, so I'm going to copy these 5 together, trading a micro. That's the idea. That's what we're doing. And we'll see what happens. 154K federal workers will let go. The internet guys will shine. Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about showing the information. I've shown my address on here before. I accidentally showed my license one day. I didn't mean to. I showed my license. I gotta see which one of these is the 150K because I don't want that one on there. 2318. All right, 2318. All right. So we'll see what we get it open. And realistically, I'm going to be very careful today. It's essentially a no news day. And I'm thinking like we need a pullback. You know, we need a pullback for me to be able to start looking for some entries. And I'm just going to be kind of on the sidelines until we get something that makes sense. 09. Let me make sure my copy trader's set up correctly. 09. All right. Let's go for Bulenox. Let's set this one up. Oh, wait. No, that needs to be 40. Okay. So it's kind of what we're looking for here. We're just waiting. It's one of those tricky days, right? Good morning, Danielle. If you guys want to enter the account giveaway, any size Apex evaluation, the code is good through November the 1st. If you don't use it by then, it will be invalid. We'll give one of those away today. Exclamation point cash in the chat. Now, I'll reach out to My Funded Futures today for maybe some accounts from them to give away too. But yeah, 2 minutes until open here. We'll see. Oh, I'm hungry this morning, guys. Pretty hungry. So I really don't know what to expect here. Like I said, I mean, anything can happen at open today. We're just going to be watching. Waiting and watching. We're obviously bullish, but too high to buy. And too bullish to short. So that makes for a tricky spot. That makes for a tricky spot. $30 seconds here until open. We've been holding this 50 pretty much all night on this ride up. That one little dip below at 5:30 this morning, but other than that, just holding the 50 the whole night. Holding the 50. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Straight down. Straight down at open. I mean, this is what we want. I'm watching the ES here because if we get the get to the level we want on the ES there for the first failed breakdown, as long as it's not knifing, we'll still try it. Right now, it's definitely knifing. Not much to do here, guys. We're waiting. Yes, back above 76 here. $17 tech. Nice job. Let's see. Holding up here at the 200 EMA for now in the 1 minute. Right there at that 150 level. ES and Nasdaq out of sync once again this morning. ES kind of pushing here. Nasdaq pulling back. I think it makes sense just to wait here, be patient. Pull back right at open here. Just waiting. I mean, if we can find a spot to maybe take a stab, we'll do it. But right now, I'm not seeing a whole lot. Maybe at the whole number, at that 100 level, maybe. VWAP sitting down there near that as well. Maybe you could take a little whole number bounce here. Yeah, definitely annoying here. I hate weeks. It's tough to do anything. I mean, at any moment, the Nasdaq could just rip right back up higher, or the ES could start to pull back, and we could just dump. Like when they're out of sync like this, very, very difficult to do anything. Might get a bearish SMT here if ES does take the high, but man, even that's scary. It's cutting into your Coke money. All right, let's see here. Now ES starting to pull back after kind of running that opening print. Order book's empty, water fasting. That's interesting. All right, I am going to stab long off of the VWAP and the whole number. I will stab long down there. Let's see. My Fund Future sale. I don't know what they got going on right now. I have to look. I think it's just 5% off. I don't know what else they announced. The other sale ended, so. Oh, goodness. I like the core accounts. I think they're fine. As like I told you, I hate weeks. If you get 5 of them, then it makes sense. You can copy across them. Need more coffee. Yeah, I don't drink coffee, but yeah, I need something. Give me a little pep in my step this morning. A little pep in my step. I will try a bounce at the whole number here, 25,100. We got the VWAP there. Got the whole number there. So that's what I'm thinking. Let's see. I don't want to give it that many points to long right now. I think a little push lower into the VWAP kind of makes sense. Want to test this whole number here. All right, I'm going to take it right here. Give it about 20 points here. It did just, like yesterday, it did just rip right through there. Do we get non-farm payroll? No, Francis, not right now. If the government doesn't open back up, you won't. Not holding. I guess I should have probably maybe the VWAP on the ES is right here as well. Maybe I should have waited on that for the ES to touch the VWAP as well. So ES tapping that VWAP there. Let's see if it gives us a little bounce now. All right, let's see here. Going through the... Looking like we're going to take that London low now. No bounce there. Whole number really didn't do anything. VWAP didn't even do anything. Interesting. Didn't get a bounce there really at all. Ben, I don't know because London low's down there at the 53. So it's kind of a little bit of a sketchy area. You got to remember, we got the overnight low and the previous day close down here. Probably that's where we're going. That's what it looks like. And I mean, that's our best case scenario anyway, right? Yes, back to the 69 level here. Pushing through the London low here. 25,009 down there, previous day close. Overnight low, 0375. ES working its way down towards the London low. London low on ES 6375. Next push through 50 here. Let's see what happens. Gotta get through that 45s. Get through the 40s there. We should get a little bit of a death candle here through the 40s. I think we get a little bit of a death candle through the 40. Lose the 40, we just dump here. Holding up there at the 40 as well. Let's see if it pushes on through there. Yes, just ran the London low as well. $9.45 coming up here in just about 30 seconds. I think this thing is going to go lower here. Yeah. Yeah, Matty Matt, I think it's going to go lower. I did just jump in for this push through 50. Let's see. Push back down. I'm going to front run these levels down here a little bit. Because, you know, front running a little bit makes sense, I think. ES did bounce off the London low there, though. I guess if it gets back above that 69 area, I don't know, it may kill it. That is the 45 candle, though, so maybe a little pushback up. Next stop, 25K. Potentially, yeah, for sure. This is an eval, by the way. What up, Sean? Stop on this is actually in a bad spot, but I don't want to give up too much on it. Yes, pushing back up above 69. Don't love it. Got the 5-minute gap up here. Could just rebalance this. Hitting that 9 EMA there. May add into the short. We'll see. Straight down. Did a buy with a stop loss of 35. Yeah, it could still work. I mean, I think we run the overnight low down there, but what's this thing been doing a lot? Manipulating back higher. I mean, like, that's just what it does. So just kind of waiting here. That's what we're doing. Just waiting. We're in this trade, but this is an eval. Close back below the London low. I may add one more. Gotta go stop to break even there. New 5-minute candle here. Morning, Kurt. Yes, sweep the low there. Probably give this room here. A little room here. 71. I might take this long here, guys, if we get it. I don't really want us to get it, but if we get this 1 minute long, I'll take it. Come on. It's going to do what it's been doing now. It's going to be all the way down there. It's going to bounce and then go down there again. So annoying. Ridiculous. I know it's going to do it. I know it is. Going to bounce now. I even front run it by 2 points. Actually, more than that, by like 6 points. The overnight low. All right, I'm out there. Free money. That's a terrible close. Your long room, I don't hate it. If we close above, I wouldn't mind longing either, but Another horrible closed candle. That's not a strong looking candle there at all. Yes, back to the VWAP there. Already past the trade day? Yeah, right. You can't pass it. You got to trade 5 days, guy. Short here on the fundeds. Come on. God dang it. I try to take a quick stab short off this little small inversion here. I'm supposed to hold it, but when my stop is so tight, I can't really allow it to do much. Got like 50 bucks on it right there. I did get back in short over here as well. Longs are getting hosed today. Yeah, for now. You'd be willing to bet there will be some, maybe myself, that won't pass it? Nah, you'll pass. Nice job, Coach Fred. Yeah, it is dangerous trading. I'm waiting. I'll take the trade when it presents itself. Possible inside bar here too, Pine. It's gonna be a big bar though. If that does, well, I guess like 35 points. At least half of the competitors won't pass. Yeah, Coach Fred did say that. Hey, I might be one of them. I don't know. Anybody see Patrick's trading competition that he's having? Yeah, it's tough to pass. Yeah, I think so too. You got to be consistent for sure. We'll see. All right, stopped out again. Ah. 2 micros long here. I keep hearing beeping over here. What the hell is all this beeping? Stop to break even here. Stopped out. What the hell? Not much there, just 17 bucks. I kept hearing a whole lot of beeping on that. Too easy. 618 bounce. Again, if you guys didn't know what I'm waiting for, I'll show you again. I've already marked it out. I can mark out the London low. We've already ran it. Take that off there. So there is a bullish SMT here with the ES because Nasdaq. Wait, did Nasdaq take out the low? It didn't, did it? No, it didn't actually. There's no SMT here. So I'm waiting for the sweep of 53 or the overnight low, reclaim of 57, and I'll long. It's kind of what I'm waiting on. Kind of a little bear flag here. What up, Michael? But yeah, you guys see Patrick Whelan's contest. It's kind of funny. You know, you have to pay for the account. You feel like he's probably going to get a lot of commissions from that. Got to pay $39 to enter the competition. Do the math. If he has you know, 10,000 people enter, he's making a lot of money, even with the prize pool. If he's getting just a standard commission, commission from them, I don't know. I don't know if he is or if he isn't, but seems though he's going to be making a lot of money off that competition. What up, Black Phoenix? I want to kind of jump back in here, but need a pullback. Get a pullback here, I'll probably jump back in. We left these equal highs up here. I'm thinking we get a little pullback here. I'll jump back in. All right, I'm stopping in again. I'm jumping in again here. Still could push lower here. You full ported short at 05? Good luck, sir. Trying to pass that 5-minute civvy. Yeah. We'll see what happens here. I'm okay with holding this and adding into it if I need to. Really? Come on now. There we go. All out there. Up $42 across 5 accounts there on that one. Just looking for $100 a day really on those accounts, but trying to see what we can get. Went greedy. You reset an account that was basically done by accident. Oh God, send them a message. I hate weeks. Maybe they'll let you. Maybe they'll fix that for you. We are after 10 a.m. now. We got the previous day closed down there at the 09 level, sitting down there with the overnight low. Do we look for a bounce there? I don't know. Just waiting here. See if Mancini's tweeted anything. Morning, Alito. What are you up to? $63 first support down is posted. We held it to the tick and bounced 8 points. Has lots of work to do to digest this rally. 76, 82, 87 remain above. 63 fails. We dipped to 53.45. So. Little pull. Wait a second. Is this thing not... Why is it not copying across all the accounts? What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not copying across my funded account on my funded futures. Why? Did not copy. I don't understand that. Makes no sense. It's not copying across my funded account. It copies across every one of them except for the funded. It's so stupid. I'll change it again and see. Never had a payout with them and barely traded with them, but decided to take them on, and they were doing a Beat the Beast special, so just enough to cover time. Yeah. Reached payout with the Elite Trader funded. Let's go. Nice job. I'm just trying to wait here, guys. Trying to be patient. Find little spots to take stabs. That short earlier, I mean, I jumped in it, and we were up $125 immediately. And I wanted it just to run to my target, and it didn't. But we did take $50 out of it. So, if we don't find another trade on the fundeds, that's okay. But we will still look for another trade. So we'll see kind of what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Still looking for the spot for my to take another trade. I'm just waiting, guys. I'm going to try to be patient. We might manipulate higher here. Ultimately, I think we do go lower. And then we'll look for, a spot to maybe take it long. We'll see. Push back up here into the VWAP and the 50 EMA. Kind of interesting there. Yeah, I think so too. They may fix the account. Thinking about stabbing short here. We're still kind of low. But look for like maybe a little 10-point reaction off the level. Have I checked Prop Shop? Yeah, I like Prop Shop. They're all right. They've been doing a lot better lately. I haven't heard any issues with them. I do have a code with them. And I was going to trade with them, but I didn't want to pay for the I didn't want to pay as much as they wanted for the account there. But I was thinking about they do have that buy one get one free Gladiator. I was considering it. I did pick up some accounts from Lucid Trading, like I told you guys I would. I do have those accounts linked to my copier, so I picked up two 50K accounts from Lucid. I'm not going to get tagged in here. I wanted a little more push up. This thing's going to run lower now. ES losing the 63, back below the lows. I feel like this thing 100% goes lower now. But yeah, I picked up some Lucid. Where are they at? Are they not on here? Oh, did I? God dang it! I didn't even connect the Lucid accounts. I forgot to turn on the Lucid connection. God dang it! All right, well there's the Lucid accounts at the bottom there. I forgot to connect them this morning. God dang it! All right, let's add them to the copy trader. You had a limit sell sitting there too, yeah. Buy 5 get 5 free, yeah. It's not a bad deal. You chased it down. I just saw ES breaking through the 63 there. I know it's going to move a lower there. Bear flag here on the 5-minute chart. Look at this manipulation right back up here. Got in at 64, out 46, but supposed to be 70, 72. You know, daily payouts in league until live withdrawal 2,500 cap for this cycle. Yeah, yeah. I know a couple of people who's done that. I'm just waiting for the ES to push down here. Like I said, I'm looking for a specific trade on the ES, and I'm going to take it, and we'll go from there. Man, I think I'm going to short here. Might short here. Let's see. They keep flagging you because you DCA over your limit. How many are you taking? How many do they allow? I kind of want to short here, but the stop needs to be about 20 points. All right, I'm going to take it. Did I hit the button? Or did I miss it? What's going on? Am I not hitting the button? What the hell? Anybody see that? What's going on with my phone? Is that the reason that it's not taking the trade on this account? If you go over the average. Oh, okay, I get you. Room you long? I don't understand why this account's not taking trades. What's going on with it? That must be why the copier didn't copy on it. You see, I pressed the button and it didn't do anything. Something's wrong with that. That's a brand new account, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with it. Okay. So I guess that's the problem. Let me let me fix the copier again then. Go back to 09. For some reason, that wouldn't let me do anything there, which seems like it's probably better that we didn't. I don't know. I have to message them and find out what's going on with that account. I just got it. I mean, it's brand new funded. Maybe save me a little heartache anyway, I guess. My wick fell off? No. It's not Guantyre. It's something going on with that account. See, it'll let me take it on these accounts, like if I don't have that as my lead. $65, yeah, probably right there. I'm gonna go stop to break even. I don't know. Full ported short at 73 covered. Let's go. Yeah, 50 EMA there, still holding us down. VWAP. I mean, again, I'll be looking for a long on a little more of a push down here, but for now, I'm thinking we should just look for shorts until we get to that overnight low, or until ES kind of gets to that 53 level. One more shot at it. He was long 65, took 20 points. Let's go. Inverted head and shoulders. 50 EMA bang there. Scalp to short. Let's go, Coper. Me too. I mean, I do think we can push back up. I mean, if we want to look at this from a fib perspective, right? I mean, not that much higher, really. Retest of the 100. I'm waiting on ES. I'm waiting on that failed breakdown setup for the ES to take it on our challenge account. Let's see. Yeah, Lito, very kind of manipulative here. Got to kind of be careful. Exclamation point cash, guys, if you guys want to enter the giveaway for the free Apex Any Size evaluation account. VIX and QQQ are pushing up. Still got the gap to fill down here at 0950. That's the overnight. Well, did we fill it, though? Did we actually fill the gap? No, we didn't. Not quite. Yeah, the gap's at 0950. Hold on. Let me check the actual NQ. No, it didn't. Pine Tree responded. He tweeted. He said, "I've already passed. No pressure." Pine Tree's already passed. Day 2 of a competition. He's already passed. Overnight low still sitting there on the ES and the Nasdaq. You know what's going to happen eventually? So it's just going to do this right here. Dick, take your money, and then bloop, we're going to have one candle that just kind of gets right through there. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, I think more push down too. Gold dumped. And 5 minute looks very bear flaggy as well. I mean, this is, you know, bear flag here. So it's eventually going to dump. Can't even go near 5 mics. I can't even walk close to you, 5 mics. You're out of here. 3 mics only. That's it. Cut you off. You're cut off. You're cut off. ES, you're in ES shorts. I mean, I want to see the ES tag that 53. Obviously, that's that first failed breakdown level that we're looking for on the ES. You know, we got these levels marked out. This is the first failed breakdown opportunity. So what we're hoping for here is sweep, reclaim, long. I'm going to be looking for 5 points. So what, like 62? Bam. But until that happens, we're just waiting. Nothing to do, just waiting. Be patient. Kind of generating a lot of trend line liquidity here too. Like this thing is going to rip lower really fast at some point. Like I said, maybe this here, like I said, I talked about, maybe push back up into the 100, maybe test that 200 EMA, and then we can kind of get a bouncy. A sell off with a bounce. Got that purple line up there. That's the 200 EMA. All right. I'm just waiting here, guys. Not much to do. We'll push back up right there into like the 90. Mancini says microscopic dip continues in the ES, and after a 76-point rally from 05 long zone, we hit the target. 0 to do is posted, but let ES cool off and digest. This may take hours. 63 to 65 reclaim C71. So he's saying that if we reclaim 65, we go to 71. That's new. I don't know if I want to take that one, though. It's the only thing is like, maybe I'll do it and just take it to 69. I'll go for 4 points, I guess, if we get the... So if we get a close above, if we get a reclaim of 65, I'll take the long. I'll try it on ES. So my fund of futures is changing the scale plan. You make up to $30,000 in total payout potential. It was $11,500. All right, let's kind of see what happens here. Watching the ES over here. I'm gonna take it on the challenge account if we get the push above 65 here. I want to wait for 65. He said 63 to 65, but I want to wait for 65 here. Little pullback here. Nasdaq kind of tested that 90. All right, let's see. I'm curious about the push back above 63. This is kind of what you look for a failed breakdown of this level. I like the lower sweep better, though. I really, really like the lower sweep better. I would prefer us to sweep down to the 53. That lower level makes more sense. No, I don't trade those, T. Cooper. I don't even look at those. But I don't think there's anything wrong with trading them. I just don't. We're kind of holding up here at the VWAP. All right, I'm long here on the challenge account. Let's see what happens. Looking for 67.50. We are in 5 minis here. Need Nasdaq to pop that 100 here to kind of get going. Kind of rejecting off that 65 now. You're just in profit on your ES short? Yeah. I mean, I do think we got to get, I mean, like he said, we got to get back above 65 there to kind of get the squeeze. I was going to wait for 65, but then I was like, well, that 63, because we pushed up, rejected, and then pushed back above it and closed above it, that's why I got long there. It's kind of like a failed breakdown look. All right, gonna get stopped, looks like. All right, lost on that one. Down $1,200 on that account now. No, I guess maybe I should have waited for that actual push lower. I mean, I like the lower one better. We'll still take it. We'll still take it. I had that feeling I should be waiting, but now there's the push down to 57. Going to get a bigger candle here to the downside probably. You see this thing is, we got this low resistance liquidity here. I think this thing just probably pushes down now. ES down to 57 here. Huge bullish SMT here. ES did sweep the low there. Nasdaq not really anywhere near it. Guess I should have waited for the reclaim at 65. I don't know. That just looked like a failed breakdown. I mean, like, that's generally what I look for, right? Push up, rejection, push back up. Holding that trend line there. Pretty strong so far. Yes, bouncing off the 57 there. Again, you got a bullish SMT here. I'll take the short here on the break of the trend line. Holding for now. Still just holding. No inside bar yet on the day. None on the 5 minute. Buy. Inside buy. Not happening. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take it here. I'll probably go for a few extra points. Just one micro here. We break this trend line, we move quickly, in my opinion. I just don't know when we're going to break it, but when we break it, it will probably go quickly. Just be patient here. Not much going on here. Possible inside bar on the 5 minute, but man, this thing looks, like when they appear after all this chop, I'm not as interested in them. And when they're very small, like this one's 19, 20 points right now, if it does form. Yes, back to 63 here after bouncing off that 57. Still did not run those lows. You have not been patient? Yeah. We'll see. You're waiting to sweep those higher highs to go short? Yeah, it could. I mean, I don't know. I'll be patient with it. I'm going to work. I mean, I'll work myself out of it if it does go higher. Not that worried about it. That's a nice thing about trading a micro, right? You don't have to be so worried about it. As long as you're kind of confident in the draw on liquidity, and I do think that's ultimately lower, Oh, you didn't get out. Thought, yes, we'll get down to 50. It still may. It still might. I don't know. Who knows? we get a nice, bearish close here below this trend line, then I think we just continue lower. But let's see. You know, that's what I'm saying, Clarity. Like, this thing's going to try to take your money in this area, and then you're just going to have one big dump candle that takes us right through the lows. That's what it's going to do. $25,009. Yeah, exactly, Rob. That's what I'm looking for. That area down there. It's also the gap fill. The gap fill is 0950, so they're so close to each other. So I didn't mark it out, but decent looking candle there down. Just keeps generating here. I think now we might go. I might add one here. Add one there. I think we go now. Of course, as soon as I think it goes, it bounces. Got a nice clean close below there. I thought we could go. I'm going to take that wick. ES pushing down here 59. I'm going to move that down a little bit. I'm going to go stop to break even at the first target. We probably, based on this action, get stop to break even. Because, you know, it's been bouncing here and there at these levels. Okay, here we go. Starting to get that run lower. ES made a new low there. Bouncing off the London low. 63 is resisting, yeah. And stopped out there. Again, this thing's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna rip lower. But when? How? Where? I don't know. I don't know. Oh. I'm telling you guys, this thing's going to resist, take everybody's money, and then it's just going to big candle. You learn just take profits? Yeah. Look at gold. Oh, shit, I just missed the inside bar, guys. Inside bar triggered short right there. I missed it. Didn't even see it. 23 points. It's already paid. Inside bar just paid. All right, here comes the failed breakdown potentially on the ES. Okay. All right, let's see if it works or not. If we get it, we'll take it. And if it loses, this account's probably smoked. So we're down $1,273 right now. Let's go, Coper. Nice job. Nice hold. So we need to reclaim a 57 here in order to squeeze. Also, can I take the, do I take the previous day close bounce? What account can I take that on? Do I take that on the 20? I don't know. You're disgusted with how I managed this trade. You was long, scaled in 6 mics 84, had profits for about 5 times. Not once did you bother to put in a stop. Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to come back up, Belito. It's just, you know, when, how, who knows. I'm going to go, because if we win here, we'll be basically break even. So I'm going to go one more extra mini. We'll be down like 2,700 if this trade loses. Reclaim of 57. Possible 1 minute long here as well. Big SMT here at the lows. 1 minute long. Yeah, inside bar worked. I missed it. No marbles. I don't have no marbles. Exclamation point. Gosh. Gosh. Long here in the 1 minute. Inside the 1 minute inversion here. Just looking for 10 points. I'll pull this back over if this gets to our trigger point. The 1 minute might not work here. Nice V-shaped kind of recovery. There is a bullish SMT. Question is the draw lower? I mean, that's the whole question here. If it is, then it sweeps lower. And we may have some work to do to get out of this. Or we could just take a straight stop out. Close back below the gap. We could just stop it out. It's just 1 micro. Gold dump, saving your day. Yeah, gold is ripping lower here. Yeah, I don't really love this. Now that I'm looking at this, it's actually closed below there on the 1 minute. Maybe just look to get out of this one. I'm not in love with it. It closed below here and then closed back above. That's not a good sign. Two different ways I can play it. I can either hold it and hold it down into this or just kill it right here. I probably just kill it, I'm thinking. You know what? I might can work out of it, so I'm gonna hold off on killing it just yet. Although killing it would be the smart play. I'll try to work out of it if I can. I'm thinking of, man, should I buy that 09 level on another account? So I'm kind of thinking here. Oh, you almost blew your funded by holding that long? Dang. Yeah, holding it short was the play there. GC has an IFEG, yeah, but after a big dump like that, I'd be careful. Again, ES kind of holding up there at the 53. Need ES to get back above 57 in order for me to take the long. Let's see kind of what we get here. Just kind of waiting. Not really moving. Not a whole lot of volatility here, to be honest. Not a whole lot of volatility. All right, pulling back here. ES not getting back above 53. This thing's probably going to go lower here. You know, it's one of those things where I'm trying to work my way out of it. I do think that this low resistance gets ran here. Question is, do I want to try a bounce at the previous day close or not? Down there at the 09s. Not sure. We'll do the giveaway here in a few minutes, guys. Maybe around 11, unless I'm in a trade still. Unless I'm in a trade. Yeah, it is very whippy, Alito. I do lean down at least short term here, but we'll see. 20.29 last week's high. $25.29. Little pullback here, a little pullback. I'm considering buying the 09 level with maybe the funded accounts. I don't even know. It's kind of grinding back and forth here. You typically never short, but saw the setups clear as day today. Yeah, I don't think it was a bad short opportunity today for sure. Like I said, I could have killed this trade at like negative $30. Just felt like even if it pushes lower here, I could still work my way out of it and potentially still make money on it. So we're just in one micro. I'm going to buy the 09. I'll also add, that'll be my ad spot. But I'm going to buy the 09 over here and see what happens. Just one account here, by the way, not a bunch. Do have the top of the hour here in 10 seconds, so let's kind of see what happens. That can't really do anything. That's so annoying. I have to take that off now. I can't, you know. Yeah, 45 looks like it's coming, but we'll see. I'll add one more here. So kind of annoyed there. It missed me by like a point and a half. Actually, 5 ticks. Missed me by 5 ticks. Exactly what we wanted. It just didn't quite get to the level we wanted there. And once you've already got a bounce off that, you don't really, want to continue to do that. It's not as safe to take. It's not as good to take it now. That's what I would consider a test already. So let's see if we get the push back up into the 45s, 50 area. We may have to add 1 or 2 more times here. Let's see. Shorting the pop on the ES with micros. Good luck. Watch it bounce off the previous day close this time, and I'm not taking it. There's the previous day close. Again, overnight low there at 25,375. I'm going to add 1 at the sweep of the overnight low. All right. All right, I'm going to take the long on the ES here. Let's see if it works. If this doesn't work on the challenge account, we'll probably be resetting. If it works, we should be green. Small green. Gotta get through initial balance low here through the through that 9 EMA over here on Nasdaq. Kind of get this squeeze going back up. Next push here should get me there. Come on, get above that initial balance low there. Let's get above there and go. Let's go. Let's go. And we're out of those too. Let's go. So up 197 on the challenge account now after being down $1,200 there. That was a thing of beauty. Don't thank me, thank Adam. Because I just used his levels right there to the T. This is why I mark out Adam Mancini's levels, guys. I mark them out to the T, right? Possible bounce if slow grind down. I mean, is that a slow grind? That looks pretty slow grindy to me, right? That's all we're using. Simple as that. Then, failed breakdown of 53. You know, you reclaim 57, we squeeze. So it's the exact thing that he's calling out. And the only thing I did earlier that I didn't love, so he tweeted the reclaim of 63 to 65 would be, we would see 69. Well, what happened here? We pushed up into 63, we pulled back, and we closed above. I longed here because that's a failed breakdown setup. Now, is it above 65? No. And that's my fault. That's my fault right there. Right? I should have waited for the close above 65. So we would have been up $1,200 instead of being just basically break even, but that's okay. That's okay. You went long from 25,000, had to weather the drawdown, was an obvious bounce. Yeah. All green Kofer, let's go. Well, I have trouble with ES because it's slow. So even right there, when I see $600-700 on my P&L, my instinct is to move the stop. But I know that's not what I need to be doing. But I didn't panic out on this trade either. Got out basically break even. You know, I could have taken it off for a $30 loss. That might be the smarter play there and just look for a better spot. But previous day close has paid now 3 days in a row. It's only been triggered 3 days this week. So, do I look at the 1 minute? I look at the 1 minute, Coach Fred. I look at the 1 minute because that's he takes entries on the 1 minute charts as well. So I did miss the 5 minute inside bar today. Missed a few things, but that's all right. I should have waited for that one setup, though. Like, that's annoying to me. Like, I'm waiting for the A+ setup for him every day. And I should just be waiting, and if I get that, I take it. But just didn't do it. But that's okay. We're good. We're good. Oh, yeah, giveaway time. Yes, exclamation point cash in the chat. We'll give you guys exactly 3 minutes. I'm going to set a timer now. In 3 minutes, we will draw for the giveaway. Free Apex evaluation, any size. Got the timer set, ready to go. And here's the thing, guys. This is still a valid entry, right? If this closes above 57, that is another re-entry here. No, it's 3 minutes, Sean. I set the timer this time. We set the timer. But look at that rip right back up there. I mean, that's nice. Even if you bought the 25K level there, like I Hate Weeks was talking about, like, I mean, you just took 6 points of drawdown right back up to the 50 EMA. A really, really good draw on liquidity. I mean, you got all these wicks up here, right? Potentially. But ES does have to reclaim that 57 to go. 2R trades missed out on about 3K. Dang. Sean, I took down the W again last night. I took down the W. I am the champion. I am the champion. We're going to go play poker tomorrow, guys. We'll be in Harris, Cherokee if you want to join me. I mean, if anybody's nearby, come on by. I'll take your money. Harris, Cherokee tomorrow. The GOAT. Oh, yeah, Andy. That was it. It was kind of a bad beat on you, Andy. Andy plays really well, too, though. Yeah, I did beat you with a worse hand there. A couple times. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. If you guys don't join us for poker, we have a lot of fun with the poker. Mancini says, pinpoint precision there in the ES as we continue the multi-hour process of digesting yesterday's 76-point run. As posted 63, fails, sees 45. We sold a 45 exact and bounced 10 points, 63 to 65 above that. And that is the main hurdle for the Bulls. There you go. 45 is softer now, 36 and 23 below. You took your 10 points, Manny Matt. Let's go. All right, guys, the alarm is going off. The winner of the any size evaluation from Apex. Wait, first let me check and make sure we got 50 likes. I got to make sure we have 50 likes, guys. Oh, we don't, guys. We got nowhere near 50 likes. You guys got to hit the like button. We only got 23. You got these lines levels when they're on your chart, but when they are listed on a cluster, my eyes glaze over and I struggle on how to apply them on the chart. That's why I am posting the Mancini newsletter for free in the Discord, guys. I'll show you guys. I opened up, it used to be like, used to have to be a member of the Discord to see it, but now you can, it's under the free version. I'll show you guys. So what I do when what makes the levels that are important, you have to actually read the newsletter. So what I do is I mark out the levels and I mark out exactly what he says in the newsletter, right? So possible bounce, if a slow grind down off 45, I mark it out on those levels. So let me show you guys. So we got a text channel here. What the hell? Okay. We have a text channel that just says Mancini's newsletter. And I just post it right here. And you can just read it, right? I just read it. Let's see. I'll show you kind of where he said about the 45. So right here he says one possible low quality entry is if we sweep 38, blah, 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 recover 45. Above that he says below there is down to 67.45. This was a shelf that we broke down last Tuesday because of the corrective cycle. We back tested it yesterday, recovered it today. If it's a slow grind down into it, one could try grab some points there. That's all I did. I just take the newsletter information and I just apply it to my chart. And that's it. We need 8 more likes. 8 more likes. Let's go. Yeah, he does tweet, but you do miss some things in the tweet, like Kurt. Like that 45 level bounce is not in a tweet. That's not something that he's going to have in a tweet. Finish the first 5 and you get the last 30, Sean? Sean gets the last 30. Oh. Sean likes the he likes the gooey stuff. All right, guys, 4 more likes and we're going to draw. Hurry up. Let's get it there. You can do it. You can do it. Somebody just at me on Discord. Just heard a noise. I just heard a Discord noise. Let's go, Futures Trader. Nice job. All right, guys. I need 5 more likes. Let's hit it. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Free Apex, any size evaluation. Da, 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 da. One more like. All right, there we go. Let's do the giveaway. And the winner is... Andy done put his name in there about 47 times. Atlanta Down Under. Atlanta Down Under, I'm assuming. ATL Ant Down Under. Where you at? ATL Ant Down Under. You got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. It's so funny. I give 3 minutes. I see other streamers giving like 15, 20 seconds. Yeah, that's what I figured. What up, bud? All right, we can. We don't have to have the timer here. He's under the Atlantic. Yeah. Do you come from the land down under? Maybe. Maybe he does. Send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. I'm about to post it in the chat here. And what I need you to send me is just a screenshot showing you're logged into your account here. And once we get you verified, I will shoot you over a code for Apex, any size evaluation. Let me post this in the chat, guys. We got to post my Lucid link in the chat again. Don't sleep on Lucid, guys. I mean, I really think they're a good prop firm. And like I said, I picked up 2 accounts as well. You got to use my link, You got to use my link to purchase the account. And then use Ninja 50. Yeah, they have a $1,250 soft breach daily loss limit. So use my link and then put in Ninja 50. Now you do have to delete my code and then enter the code Ninja 50 in order to get the account for $245. $245. I did pick up 2 accounts with them. Down here at the bottom, you can see they weren't on the copier on my first trade, unfortunately. Again, the 150K account, we're only up 197. Unless there's another A+ setup, you won't see me take another trade on it. It is what it is. Didn't take a trade on the Take Profit Trader Pro account today. So, small green's better than big red, I guess. Unless you like big red. I don't know. Also, Apex, 80% off an $85 activation fee. They extended that sale. It is back. It's back. Take Profit Trader 40% off. Apex, you're going to use code MYTH, by the way, MYTH. That's the only one that's code MYTH. Funding, the futures desk is code MMM. They got 60% off right now. Everything else is MM. Take Profit Trader 40% off, no activation. Bulanox 91% off. Trade Day 30% off, no activation. Tradeify 35% off. Day Traders, Tick, Funded Futures Network, Elite Trader Funding, Legends, Funding Ticks, Lucid, and Prop Shop. All those are code MM. If you want to help support the channel, we appreciate it. We appreciate you. But I did get the direct funded accounts. The nice thing about them is, you know, I can get, when I get to 3,000, I'll take out 1,500, and then I'll have to make 1,500 again to take out another 1,500. So that's going to be kind of the plan. I picked up 2 of those. I wouldn't mind finding a trade for the Take Profit Trader account, but oh, I know more people are making more money than me on this challenge account right now, but the thing is about consistency. I'm not full porting. I'm not trying to blow the account and then, you know, come back later on and that sort of thing, you know, try to reset it. I'm going to try to go through this challenge without resetting the account if I can. So, all right, Down Under, I got your email. Let's get the code over to you. And this is good for any size evaluation on Apex. Just put the code in at checkout. Send it over to you. There we are. No problem. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being here supporting the channel. Still waiting here. I mean, like, the only real A+ setup that I've seen, I mean, I like the buy off the previous day close. I wish, I mean, it would have been nice to have been taking that on my funded account, but my funded accounts, I almost did. Problem would have been, I would have had a 10-point stop, you know, which wouldn't have got hit, but you have no way of knowing that. That thing could have easily knifed through there a little deeper and then came back. Coming up on the London close here in about 5 minutes. Is the previous day close a consistent key area, you think? Yes, music. I have back tested the previous day close for 6+ months, and I forward tested it for 3 months. And the previous day close almost always gets a reaction. And I've narrowed it down to a 10-point stop and a 10-point take profit. One of the problems I'm running into, so a 10-point stop, 10-point take profit is about a 68% win rate. That's just taking a naked buy or a naked sell after 10 a.m. with no other confluence, no other bias, just taking the buy or the sell on the first test after 10 a.m. Now, one of the problems I am running into, which I didn't realize, but for example, let me switch over to NQ, just regular NQ here, and I have it marked out at 09, and I got to start remembering this, that it might be a slightly different spot on actual NQ as opposed to MNQ. No, I don't know that it is, but let's look. Yeah, so it's a 1 tick off today. So on NQ, it's 1 tick off. It's at 0925. And then the open is 09, is the exact same. So it's 1 tick off from MNQ to NQ today. Not that big a deal, but I do need to remember that I need to mark it out on NQ and then transfer that over to MNQ. That's what I need to do from now on. I shouldn't be marking the levels out on M and Q because it could be slightly off. But it's a key area for two reasons. Number one, that's where we closed yesterday. Number two, that's almost always where the gap fill is, right? The gaps like to get filled, and so you're effectively getting a reaction off the gap fill and the previous day close. When they're right next to each other and there's not a 2 or 3, 5, 6, 10 point gap, there it's way stronger. So today there were 2 ticks off, and so here's what happened, right? It's 0925. I had my order 09. This wick down right here, it went to 1025 on micros. Let me see where that went on, what time was that candle? 11 o'clock. So on Nasdaq, the low of that candle, let me get to the 1 minute. I'm just curious if Nasdaq actually hit it, if the NQ hit it. So, yeah, it didn't even come as close, 1125. So, yeah. I was wondering if one hit and the other didn't. But I did test it on NQ, not on micros. And I typically do take that trade on NQ because it has a fixed take profit and a fixed stop loss. 10 points for 10 points, you know. All right, now ES is back to the 53 here. Mancini did not mention the 53 in his tweet. But in the newsletter, he does say the reclaim of 53. The reclaim of 57 would be a long trigger. Let's see what he said in this tweet. As opposed to 63 fell, sees 45. We sold to 45, bounced. 63, 65 above, and that is the main hurdle for the bulls. So he does say 63 to 65 is the main hurdle for the bulls. But I do think a reclaim of 57 probably takes you back to 63. We'll see. Would kind of make sense. What I may do is I'll probably take that on an eval. Not going to take it on the other accounts just because. Oh, everybody green today? Anybody red? Hopefully not. And I'm liking the trading of the evals on my funded futures accounts here. I'm just trading micros on there, looking for like $100 to $200 a day, and I'm liking the way that's going. So that's probably what I'll continue to do on those. You're not going to get yourself in too much trouble with a micro, so you're brown. Black Phoenix up 1800. Let's go. Let's go. Here's the London close candle. Kind of holding below that 53 level here. If we get through 45, I mean, the next level of interest down will be the 23 area. I'll show you guys that. So I have this marked down from the newsletter as well. So we've already bounced on this level, so I'm going to take that off now. But the next level interest lower is going to be 23. This is your second failed breakdown with a recovery of 23. Now this is the same setup. 67.15 could bid if slow sell. So the same setup as we had off 45. So if price can work its way below these levels and kind of continue to move lower, which I do think it probably does, you know. If you don't get the failed breakdown here, but you get the test here, you can long here. I mean, it's the same idea. Now, ultimately, Mancini's key level that he wants to see retested down here is this zone. This is where he calls it an A+ zone. So either a failed breakdown, look for traps below this zone. So either a failed breakdown of 09, 05, or a retest of 99. That was that key area the last 3 days. So you can mark those areas out and keep those posted on your charts there. I do think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day right here, guys. I'll come back for the power hour. It'll be about 3:30, 3:25, 3:30. Got to pick the kid up from school today, so it'll be a little later than normal. But let me go over the P&L for you guys today. So you see green here, small green, 50, 60 bucks, nothing crazy. $197 on the eval on the challenge account there. Up $71 on these core accounts. Let's see how well they copied. 69, 72, 70, and the funded one, for whatever reason, did not copy. That's the one that we just got today that's funded. I don't know why it didn't copy. No trade. We lost $400 on the Bulenox funded. And then we're up $400 on the Bulenox eval. And that's it. That's the list of the trades. Copy trader very bad at open. That sucks, Alfred. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I'll be back for the power hour. I appreciate you guys watching. And hit that like button, subscribe on the way out if you want to help support the channel. Again, all the coupon codes are listed in the description of the video or under the coupon section of the Discord. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you this afternoon.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.